So I just got this rubber strap off eBay for a couple of pound, despite a lot of YouTube reviews and videos telling me not to. They are quite cheap, they're only a couple of pound. I bought this because I've seen a lot of pictures lately of Panerais and Rolexes on rubber straps, so I decided to see what the big deal is. First impressions, it came quite big, and the buckle and clasp is very cheap and tinny. I'm sure you can hear. It's very thin, the edges are quite rough, very flimsy look. So at first instance, I'll see if I've got a spare buckle and change it over maybe. But other than that, when I put it on, the rubber, if I can put it on, the rubber does feel nice. It's got a lightness to it, but not too light. I've put these in front of me because I have been using the NATO strap. Although it is tough, it's very thin, so it feels light, like there's nothing holding the watch onto your wrist. But this gives a good middle ground between the NATO being light and a bracelet being a little weighty, a little thicker, more prominent. It does look good. I've put it on this Seiko Sea Urchin SNZF 17, as I've got the blue strap with a blue dial. It's quite a dark dial. So I'm going to wear this today and see how it goes. It feels nice to the touch, but we'll realise after a while. So I'm going to cut you off there and come back later on, give you a review at the end of the day. A couple of days, the rubber strap, and as a review, yeah, I do like it. I mean, it's not an expensive one, but it finds me a good middle ground between the thicknesses. So I've got the thickness of this, but the lightness of this NATO. It's not as hard as the links, so it's quite gentle. It does ride backwards, however, and I do need to pull it forwards, even though I've put the front band on the smallest and the back band on the larger setting. One note to point on that is, because these rubber parts don't move and you can't take the link in and out, once you have set it and cut it to that size, that's it, set. Because you can't really tuck it under. That's where I've cut it. The only adjustment you have is through these micro adjusters on the buckle. I know on the buckle, yes, it does feel cheap, tinny, tacky. I tried to see if I've got any spare ones, but I've not, unfortunately. So when one comes up in future, I might swap it over to see how that feels. I might trust it a little more, just like the other YouTube videos have said. It is pretty cheap, but other than that, the band, it's secure enough, it's comfortable, it's sporty, adds a splash of colour. I know I can get colour on different NATO straps, but just a nice elegant dark colour, like the blue of my dial. Would I buy another one? Possibly. I mean, they're pretty cheap anyway. I just hope that I don't drop the watch itself because of it. So yeah, not too bad. And whilst other people say just don't get it, it's solid, it's going to stay. So thanks for this, thanks for watching this, stay tuned, I'll have some more watch videos coming up.